Hey guys, it's Chase here. As you can see right now, I am headed to go pick up a ghost face. I drove about a total of an hour because it was roughly about 30 minutes there and 30 minutes back. But the reason I'm doing my voice clip right now is just to kind of apologize because the video came out rather fuzzy, or I guess staticky. I've been experimenting with this new camera that I bought. It was a very expensive and good quality camera, but the only problem is that it needs a very bright background, or at least a well lit room to be the best quality possible. So you'll probably see throughout the video that it might be a little fuzzy, and I do apologize for that, but hopefully it's not too noticeable. This has since been corrected, and I do intend on doing reviews now with a backlight, so it shouldn't be like this in the future. So hopefully it's not too noticeable, and let's get to the video. Hey guys, it's Chase here on Gemmy Master Animatronics, and today what I have for you, as you can see, is a pretty cool review. This is the Gemmy 6-foot-tall, life-size animated ghost face from the movie Scream. This item was sold at Spirit Halloween, and that was it. This was an exclusive to Spirit Halloween, which is very bizarre to me because I know that a ton of wholesalers would have loved to get their hands on something like this because these type of items tend to sell very, very well. However, this one, I don't know. The ghost faces, I've heard stories that these did not sell very well for whatever reason. And I got proof that it might have not sold too well because on my box it sat for so long that it got discounted for $100. It says $99.99. Originally $249, I think it said. So that's kind of bizarre to me. The fact that this sat at Spirit for so long that they just decided to lower it for that much. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say it was after season, but it was definitely getting closer to that, and that to me is insane because this item you could find for roughly around like $1,000 nowadays, maybe even more. I mean, I saw one on eBay sell for around like $1,600, which is insane to me. Now, I did not pay that. I paid $75 for this, and I got this off of Marketplace. It was locally. It was about a 30-minute drive, and the lady still has more life sizes that I intend on getting. Like, I got this in a beak-headed bride from her, and then I'm gonna go back today, I think, and I'm gonna get her ghastly groom because that's only $50. So I might get her. I might get him because he has the box too. Because you kind of have to have both of those together. You can't just have like the beak-headed bride, and you certainly can't have the groom by himself because he always talks about his bride. You have to have the bride for him. But I got this from her, and he was basically in perfect shape. There were only two issues with him. One, there was a split gear in the head, and two, the speaker was in awful shape. I don't know what happened to it, but the speaker was completely smashed in. If you guys watch to the end of this video, I will include clips kind of showing how bad the speaker was. I mean, it was... I have never seen a speaker like that in my life. Or at least a Gemmy speaker, so I don't know what had happened to it. But now I'm kind of being careful about collapsing him because that's the only way I see that this could have happened. Like maybe he got collapsed and there's like a piece that's in the way and it ended up crushing the speaker. Excuse me. I don't know. But what I do know is that I replaced the speaker. He works 100% now. He is a fully working ghost face. The only issue he has is that she does not have his phone, which she bought this directly from Spirit. He did have the phone at one point, and she said she's going to look for it. So when I go back today, I think I might help her look for it. And if I can find the phone, I will be head over my heels. I will be so happy because I love the fact that this is like the only horror character that actually comes with his own, I wouldn't say like try me button, but his own accessory. The other ones, they don't have any of that. They didn't even come with like a try me button or anything, like one of those regular Spirit ones. So. Or maybe they had like a deal back then where you could get one, but needless to say, it wouldn't come in the box. Speaking of the box, you can see that he does have the box, and I did not realize that he had the box. When I went up, I saw that every other character had its box on Marketplace, but Ghostface, he was not listed with his box. I was like, that's a shame, he doesn't have the box. But then she takes me around back, and we go, and the box is right there. I'm like, oh my god. It has the box. She's like, yeah, I keep the boxes for all these items. And we were kind of talking about like resellers and stuff, like going there. I was like, yeah, that was kind of why I was definitely like pushing to pick it up today, because I wanted to get there before like any other resellers, because I don't resell. I don't do that, guys. So it was very important that, you know, me like as a collector would get this as opposed to like somebody that's just going to turn around and sell it for like $1,000 on eBay. So, but I am very happy with this. He fully works now, and he is one of my favorite horror props. My forever favorite will always be the 2010 Freddy Krueger, but Scream is my second favorite. So I will go ahead and get up close with him to basically show all of his details, which there's not too much of because he's basically just got a regular Scream costume. But there is some notable stuff about him. So as you can see here, his faces, you can see it is still pearly white, which is amazing. I know that it could be kind of hard nowadays to find a pearly white face. I'm not too sure. The thing about the face is that it's actually a squishy rubber material. So if you lost the face, it would be a little bit hard to replace this. But I have no idea. Well, I wouldn't say I have no idea how people lose them. I don't think that people lose them. I think that these just get very yellowed, and so people go to replace them. You can see that he's got, people call it a beard. This is basically fabric that hangs down, which covers the neck piece. And you can Velcro this to here, but I don't do that, and nobody else really does that because it doesn't look good like that. You can see his knife right here, and he's got some great bloody detail right here. Like, we got really good detail here. I kind of zoom in and show it. You can see it's a sticker, which I don't like very much, but again, it's got the great detail, and it's a clear sticker too, so you can't really see it, but you can see mine is slightly starting to peel. So I'll see if I can do. I might take like some super glue or something and kind of stick it back. And then here's the box, and here is the sticker that I was talking about. You can see that it's got the, sorry, not $99.99, $99.98. So it was definitely, oh, okay, I missed that. $199. Okay, all right, I was confused for a second. So they stamped it over the now, so I only saw $99.98. I was like, there's no way that they sold him for that cheap. Okay, so he was discounted to $200, and his original price is somewhere on here. I think it was somewhere around here. Yeah, right here. So now, again, yeah, they cover it up. So I thought it was $99 because they put it so close to the dollar sign. So $199.98 original price was $249.99. So not that big of a discount. I don't know. That's not that good of a discount, but hey, Spirit was very expensive back then, and it is now, so, I guess a discount is a discount. And he does have his box inserts. And sorry, it's a little dark, you can't really see him, but he's got all that. And I thought that she forgot to include the original adapter, because I was like, there's no way that she put it back in the white pouch for the adapter, but she did. And she knows a lot about these items. I would honestly say that she also knows what it's worth too, but she just didn't want to list it for that much. And she had people contacting her, asking her to ship and stuff. And she was like, "Yeah, I was so annoying. I had people contacting me to ship, and I saw your message. I was like, yeah, he can pick it up, so let me give it to him." So glad that happened. Then we got the base right here, which you can see is in great shape. It's got some dust on it and stuff, and that's from my house. Honestly, when I got this, the base was all black. There was nothing wrong with it, so I'm gonna clean it off a little bit. But you can see that underneath the costume, he's got these pants as well, and he's also got the phone cable right here. So it's got four prongs. And it's the regular connector cable that you'd find on any of the 2009 characters, the pole-based ones. So if we can't find the phone, then I might try to make my own with an Arduino and I was talking with a friend of mine about how we can make it, and I was thinking about programming one with an Arduino, or having him do it and just pay him to do it, and then we would basically program it to do the ringing, and then it would trigger him, and it would be a whole thing. So that's for future if we can't find the phone. Hopefully we can, but for right now it's not looking too good. And here's the adapter he runs on. He runs on a good 9 volts. Actually, we'll unplug it real quick and show you. You can see he's running on 9 volts right now. That is a 9 volt 2 amp adapter, and this is the original adapter too, and it's got like no marks or anything on it, so that's awesome. Alright, so I think I've basically gone over everything with him. I guess one more thing I could say is that when you go to take off the head, you have to take off the hood. Like, the hood is not attached to the head, so you have to take this off, and then he becomes bald, and then you can take off the head, so that's a little bit annoying. But I mean, other than that, he's pretty easy to disassemble. He's also got the this pin right here that you press, and then you can take off his hand. Oh, and his hand is his arm is also stitched right here. So I see a lot of ghost faces that don't have that stitching, so it's cool that mine, you know, still has the original stitch right there. So I will try to put this back on my tripod stand, and we'll go ahead and activate them for you guys.
Hello, Sydney. Friends count, but it's the family ties that cut deep.
You can see the arm on him does not work very well, but that's how they are. I mean, this is not how he's meant to be, but any ghost face that hasn't been like re-greased or like just messed with it all, that's how they come. So I might leave it original, because even though that's not how he's supposed to be, that is how he comes. So, you know.
Who is this? This is the last person you're ever gonna see alive. Welcome home, Sydney. You're a survivor, aren't you, Sydney? What good's it to be a survivor if everyone close to you is dead? You can't save them. All you can do is watch. What's your favorite scary movie?
Oh, he didn't go back. That's not good.
Hello, Sydney. You hang up on me and I'll cut through your neck until I feel bone!
Okay, looks like he had a little bit of a glitch there. That's not good. That's kind of concerning. Okay, that's not happened before, so hopefully it doesn't happen again.
Hello, Sydney. Friends count, but it's the family ties that cut deep.
One of my favorite phrases on him is the you hang up on me and I'll cut through your neck until I feel bone. That is a very gruesome phrase, and I think it's probably the most gruesome phrase out of any Gemmy animatronic, as far as I know, that I can think of. I mean, any of the horror characters are going to have like the most gruesome phrases, because these are taken directly from the movie. The only one that wasn't taken from the movie, I think, or two, was actually there was a couple. So Jason, so Jason, Hannibal Lecter, and Leatherface. Those were Gemmy recordings. But him and Freddy, those two were pulled directly from the movie, which is awesome.
Who is this? This is the last person you're ever gonna see alive. Welcome home, Sydney. You're a survivor, aren't you, Sydney? What good's it to be a survivor if everyone close to you is dead? You can't save them. All you can do is watch. What's your favorite scary movie?
Yeah, he's not going back on that. That's weird. I'll zoom into him real quick.
Hello, Sydney. You hang up on me and I'll cut through your neck until I feel bone! Hello, Sydney. Friends count, but it's the family ties that cut deep.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that. But that's a chip issue. That's not anything with his components, because you can see he works just fine. So yeah, but that's basically it. That is the Gemmy 2011 6-foot-tall, life-size animated Scream or Ghostface, whatever you want to call him. He is so cool. I love him. Definitely one of my favorite Gemmy horror life sizes. Again, my absolute favorite is the 2010 Freddy, which I did have that. I kind of still do-ish. I let my local friend, he's using it this year for his haunt, and so he's using that, and I could probably do a review on it. We could probably bring it back over here and we kind of do a review on that, because he's also got a Jason and a Michael Myers, so we could do all that, and that'd be pretty cool. And he's like walking distance from me, so yeah, just bring it all over here for the review. But yeah, that's basically it. Really hope you guys enjoyed. Again, I got this off of Marketplace for $75. Expect a review on Beheaded Bride and possibly The Groom. If I do get The Groom, I may review them together. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, really hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you like the new scenery. I think this is a lot better than just doing it in my room all crunched up. And I will see you guys again next time.
What's your favorite scary movie? Close. You hang up on me and I'll cut through your neck until I feel bone.
How the f*** does that happen? Yeah, no wonder this fucking thing didn't work. Look at this. Look how punched in that is. That's awful. Wow. So I got my replacement right here. This is 3 watts. This is 2 watts. It doesn't f***ing matter, but Jesus, dude.